Hi, I'm Dean Argent, a university qualified mechanical engineer. I'm a licensed motor dealer and the owner of used vehicle sales.Mitsubishi Pajero for sale.com.au. And in this video, I am going to take you on a walkthrough of this 2003 model Mitsubishi Pajero 7-seat automatic 4x4. Oh my God, that I've got for sale right here on my yard. First thing I want to tell you, when I get these cars, I like to get down the side here like this, and I'm looking up the side for dents. Not a dent. Have a look here, this is a big giveaway. See these things? When people put aftermarket accessories like this on their car and aftermarket accessories like that with the manufacturer's thing on it, I'm telling you, that person really gave a shit about their car, and it reflects in the condition when we get them. So here, also look at this, like this still got the little knob things on the tyres. So the tyres are basically new all the way around. People who don't give a shit about their cars don't spend that sort of money on them. So it's passed the first test for me that all the, from the outside having a look at the obvious stuff, it's all in really good looking shape because it tells me more of a picture. It's a very nice little 319. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Here, see, it's also got these Pajero headlight covers. I just like to see those things because it shows me that they've really cared for it. So let's go, I'll take you on a walkthrough. We've got the alloy bull bar and the spotlights. That's so it's really bright at night. You can blind the people in front of you if they're holding you up and pissing you off. You can do that. It's got the alloy wheels and pretty new little tyres. Shiny mirrors, very cool. And let's go for a look inside. So it's got all the power windows and that stuff, and all this walnutty looking stuff, which I think looks quite groovy. But I am biased and it is for sale. So I guess you can read into that what you will. It's got leather seats in there and there is a free tear in that seat. So it probably just needs to be stitched up or a seat cover on it. That's about it in terms of things that are wrong. It's got the electric seats back and forward like that, which is very cool. And let's have a look inside here. So it all starts and runs and drives beautifully, does everything that it's meant to do. You see it's got the 263 on the clock, which, yeah, it's a few, but it's not too many for these. They go well into the 400s, these, so they're very tolerant of the high Ks, I've found. If you have a look there, it's got all the digital stuff here for adjust and display, and it does all that stuff with the sat nav and all that stuff, which there we go. So barometer and all that stuff. So I'm not exactly sure. There, altimeter, outside temperature, dude out there touching up the car in front. So there's the radio, which makes noise, plays things like, I don't know, CDs and stuff. You can just turn it on there and crank the tunes. Look at the aerial going up. See that? Automatic aerial, aircon's icy cold, and you can put your 6-stack CDs down in there and listen to the noise through there. If the aerial you don't like it being up, you can put it all the way up, all the way down. Aerial goes up, aerial goes down, aerial goes up, aerial goes down. I am very easily amused, I have to tell you. It does have cruise control, and when it's in 2-wheel drive, it's got 2 green ones, and when it's in 4-wheel drive, you just hit that, and then it goes into, oh, there we go, into 4 greens. So that's pretty cool. It is automatic, and one thing that is seriously good about these is the air conditioners in the back. They are really cool, literally, and they are very strong. So one thing about these is they definitely have a strong air conditioner for the kids in the back. So if the kids are pissing you off, turn that on, get them nice and hot. If they're behave themselves, turn it on and give them a little bit of aircon. You can put your coffee or your beer or whatever you want in there. Things in there. Oh yeah, that one slides back and forward, and all your other stash down in there. So there's a good look inside that one. It's got the keys and spare keys and all that groovy stuff. Let's move on. Let's have a look. So have a look at the condition of the seats in the back here. You can see that everything in here is in really nice shape. All looking good, all the leather. These bits come forward so that you can reach around and grab that to drop that down. And then you can lift that handle and the whole back of the seat comes up all in one go. To reveal the 7th seat in the back. Look at those big things that poke up. They look like this little dog. Look. Yes, just like that one. So, but those little headrests come off and then you fold all that up and put the seats down. I'll do that for you in one moment. But I'll leave that seat up for now. All you got to do is just push that red thing because that stops it from falling back, locks it in, and away we go. So you can have a look around the back here. You can see all the paint's in good shape. Often with these ones, if they haven't been garaged at this sort of age, you start to get a fair bit of that the paint fading sort of thing on it. Oh, there's a mark. So someone has had a little thing, and because this car's in such good shape, I reckon they might have dropped a little F-bomb when they did that. I think Nan might have done it in the car park. So you can see we've got a tow bar on there, and if you know anything about plugs, well, that's called an Anderson plug, and that's for plugging in your camper trailer and stuff like that, and the nice flat one there for other stuff. Got a spare wheel cover to make it look pretty, and it is the Exceed, which is the top of the range, get out of me way one. All the other extras and stuff. So what we do here is we get that, turf it out, and then you pull off these big rabbit ears, like so. There's one there, and you stick them down in that, and you pull off the other one. I'm just configuring it back to a shaggin' wagon for you. So you drop the seat, that one there, and then this one here, and then the one other one is that one there, and in the back, there you go. So then you can just throw that part on there, and look at all that space. You got a shaggin' wagon. So if you have a look there, the designers thought they'd do something to really piss off mum and dad, which I think is such a funny idea. They only made the cup holders on this side. Why? So when the kids are in the back seat here, the one on this side has to lean over the one on that side and say, "Mum, he touched my slushy," and then watch the fight start from there. Well, if I was designing it, that's what I'd do, and I'd have good fun with it. But maybe not everyone's weird like me. But there you go. There's a lot of space in there. I won't go back and pull those down, but they do come down very easily. Door works nicely, as you'd expect. And it's got 4 wheels and all these seats. It's actually got 7 seats and all sorts of other groovy stuff. All the stuff that you can get. So electric seats on this side. Some of the cars don't have it on both sides, as to save costs. And there's a good look around through this Mitsubishi. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Got all the service books and all that sort of stuff in there. And that's that. So where we go through, we come back out the front. When the cars come into the yard, we do 3 levels of tests on them. We do a road test, a yard test, and a mechanical inspection. And so, to get through all those levels, that brings us up to making sure that all the cars are in pretty damn good shape. So, firstly, on the road test, we drive a very specific test track, listening for all these noises and stuff. There he is. He's about to go do one now. Video bombed by the mechanic. Then we do a yard test where we get in there and test everything in there is working like it should. And everything's working like it should. And then finally the cars go up on the hoist up there, and then the roadworthy inspector gets under them and does all the checks and stuff to make sure that everything is working, is in a roadworthy condition. Whatever it needs to be brought up to standard, Mark there, as you saw, he gets the list, he orders the parts get fitted to the car gets repaired. So we have buyers, they come down from like way up North Queensland, they come in from way out west, they catch public transport here, they jump in their cars and they drive out. So all the cars are prepared to do a big trip like that. And what you can do is go and have a look at my Facebook page, because I don't expect you to believe me. Go and have a look at what the crowd says, and you'll see that the majority of our buyers are more than delighted with their purchase, because we genuinely put the money back into preparing the cars properly. So you'll find that most people who sell cars won't be brave enough to put themselves on Facebook, because they don't put the level of effort into these. 97.2% of our cars go out without issue. So as much as I muck around in my videos, one thing we don't compromise on is the level of preparedness that the cars go out of here at. They're prepared for your safety and reliability. So, but as you can see, we are on dirt, keeps the cost down. They've got the security department hanging around, there's a couple of furry dogs. The front gates are just out here. We are a bit off the main track, so we are a little bit hard to find. It is a holding yard and a mechanical facility. So if you're coming out for a look, that's cool. You just got to let us know so we can put the dogs away, and so that we can have someone ready to get you. Ready to get you. So as you can see, we don't have concrete, we don't have flags, we don't have salesmen on standby ready to get you. What we have is videos like this. You can turn them off if I'm pissing you off. So if you're still watching it, well, keep watching. I'm about to tell you what comes with the car for the price you see it advertised. But before I do, all the prices are fixed. Because I put so much effort genuinely into those, I can't take anything out. So if you ask me, am I negotiable on price? I'll be like, yeah, but why do you want to pay more? So I muck around with it, but in all seriousness, I won't take out what we've put into them. So that's that. 6 months Queensland rego, stamp duty, transfer fees, government rip-you-off fees, all that's included in the price. Oh, sorry, not 6 months rego, whatever rego's on it, look above. We sell them with either 6 months rego or whatever rego they've got. You'll see in the text up above how much rego's on it. It's got guaranteed no money owing, guaranteed not written off, guaranteed not stolen. I'll show you all that on the paperwork. It's got a current roadworthy certificate, and it's got a fresh service, which means you've got no scheduled maintenance for the next 10,000 Ks or 6 months, whichever comes first. Another free thing, but I forget what it is. Another free thing. So if you need help with your finance, there is a link up the top that says no deposit finance. Put your details in there and our finance fella come back. He'll give you a quote on exactly how much it'll cost you per week to own this fine automobile. Or if you just want to come and pay cash, you can. There's the wife and the daughter. Warning, it's the wife. She hates it when I do that. So yeah, if you want to come and pay cash, you can. I'd rather you did an internet transfer or something like that, bank deposit, because that makes life so much easier for us. I'm Dean, thanks for watching. If there's anything I haven't covered or you want more info, please feel free to give us a call or drop us a text. And but if you want it, get on it, because these 7-seat people movers like this in the automatic with all the goods and bells and whistles and the leather and all that fancy stuff, especially when they're in this good a shape, they do not last long. So if you want it, dive on it. Thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to meeting you soon. See ya.